Compared to now, is it true that there's this saying, I don't know, older people will say that, that the pills are just not the way they used to be. Do they really change so much from the ecstasies which we've seen in the 90s?
Well, ecstasy pills in the early 1990s tended to be one dose of MDMA, about 120 milligrams of MDMA. So there was much less variation in the market. They were just sort of little round white pills. Now we see pills can have much more variation in terms of the contents and also the colour and the shape and the branding. They've become much more, marketable in those sorts of ways. We had some Donald Trump pills not long ago that were bright orange and were all sorts of variations in colour. And we put out an alert out about those because of the variation in the MDMA content. And our alert made the Washington Post, I think. We were pleased to see that we've got international reach for our alerts right over to Washington. I think also the price is something to say that, one ecstasy tablet would be 15 to 20 pounds in the early 90s, and that contained one dose. Now we've got one pill is £5 containing two doses. So that means, thinking about like the cost of living and inflation is that, one pill is probably that will be the equivalent of, £50 now for what they were in the early 1990s. So it's become much, much cheaper as a drug. And I think it's probably, along with that, has become seen as less special, that people were very much aware that they would take one pill and they wouldn't have any alcohol with it. And that idea of that my body is a temple and I'm just going to have one ecstasy tablet and dance all night and drink water and then go home, as opposed to if they're just one dose is £2.50, people can share them or give them away or double drop or all of those sorts of things. And it's not that same element of it being special or, caution around it in the way that there was in the early 1990s.
If you're wondering where this clip came from, the link to the YouTube channel is in our bio.